Silence plays lot of role in your spiritual life. Normally, we have lot of mind chattering. So many things are going inside our mind. The difference between the people who is outside the mental hospital and inside the mental hospital is people who are inside the mental hospital speak everything out. Whatever is happening, the mind is chattering, they give words to it, they speak out. Outside the mental hospital, they limit this. They don't tell all the things what they are thinking. They tell very few things. One who is inside, they tell all the things out. This is the major difference. So, now what is this spiritual practice? The mauna. Mauna is beautiful. Means you are not giving words. You are not giving story. A formless thoughts. By giving words, you give the form to that words. You have some experience, you don't know what it is. Then I ask, how are you? I feel sad. Now you defined what you are feeling is sad. You take a lot of time to understand this feeling. You don't have many names. Yeah, sad, upset, angry, happy. Do you understand? Few names. So you surf within few names. Then you give a name. I feel sad. Then I ask, why you sad? That's a good question. Then again, you try to find a story. Maybe when I was 5, I was not happy. You want to find some reason. So you give a shape, the form to the formless. So many experiences you have no idea why you are going through that experiences. Because your knowledge about you is very limited. You know only your friends, family, partner, your education, your job, your wealth, your economy. But there are so much more. Your relationship with the earth, your relationship with the moon, your relationship with the different stars, your relationship with the natural world is so much more. The consciousness, so many things involved in your life, in your daily experiences. You may feel sad and frustrated. And you may say, I don't know why I feel sad. You may not recognize that fire in California make you feel sad. The wildfire in Australia make you feel sad. You don't recognize. But it is natural that you as a human species, when things are happening in this planet, you are affected. You are also harmed or enriched by that. War in Syria, can we separate us this war from us? Not possible. Because it's other part of me. The humans are other, no matter who it is, it's all that also me only. This humanity, a part of the humanity is in war, part of the humanity is in suffering. Then due to the wildfire, so many trees died. That also part of me. Due to the wildfire, so many animals died, burned to death. That also me. Ice is melting. That also me. Part of me is not feeling okay. The experience of this Mother Earth also mine. Everything. I'm not just this. I'm complete. My experience is involved, influenced by all what is happening to me. I can't say, just my leg is in pain. I don't say my leg. No, I say, oh, I am in pain because my leg is paining. I am sad because part of me is not feeling okay. So, so many experience we have, but we don't know why. We don't know how to name it. We don't know how to recognize, because we recognize ourselves within a small limited frame. Me and my relationship, me and my job, me and my, you know, property, or me and my economy, me and my family, me and my sexuality. We limit ourselves very small. We don't see we are connected, related with everything as a whole. So we keep on speaking things, keep on giving words without understanding what I am talking about it. Even I don't have time to recognize the root of this feeling. Every feeling comes, every experience arises. I immediately interpret that experience through my limited knowledge about me. No matter what is happening, I don't recognize. I interpret through my limited identification of me and this life. Most of the time is not relevant. Most of the time is just blubbery. Here, Mauna helps. Silence. Bring silence in your life. You are not interpreting unnecessarily. Or we can say, you are not misinterpreting unnecessarily. You are not verbalizing unnecessarily. You are not forming unnecessarily. Because every time we verbalize things, when we, speak, you created the form already. You created the story. But when you are not verbalizing it, we still let it be as formless. As a cloud. You look at the cloud, it looks like a tiger. But you don't say it is tiger. Because by the time you say it is tiger, you want to look at it as tiger. But don't say it is tiger. Look at it and watch it. You see it is not tiger anymore, it has become cat. Then immediately don't say cat. You watch it, suddenly it become rat. Don't say it's rat, you watch it, it's become you. It dissolves and form and become formless, form become formless. It's keep on changing, keep on dissolving and evolving. We don't give space to this process in life. We constantly want to interpret it. Our mind keep on interpreting it. We need stories. So we can keep on talk about it. How I feel, how I feel, how I feel, what I think, what I think, what I think, how things are. Without knowing anything, we can keep on talk about it. Then we take lot of effort to meditate. Because whatever we are talking, who is listening first? It's you who are listening first. So you want some break from your own. So, in this way, Mauna is very helpful. Silence is the gift which belongs to you. When you want to give a gift, you can also gift silence as a gift to others. It's a greatest gift. Through that gift, they are also getting some space to understand what is happening to you. I am looking at this flower, and you are also looking at this flower. And this flower need to happen to you, this flower need to happen to me. But immediately I come to a conclusion. I am telling to you, see, this flower looks like a rabbit. The flower even didn't arise, bloomed inside of your heart. Already I am asking you to look at it as rabbit. There's no space into it. Sometime I used to ask people, give me little space so that I can understand it. I can feel it. I can recognize what is happening. Otherwise, I have to understand it through your words. Even this is not happening to me. Isn't it? So by giving silence as a gift, I am allowing life to happen to this person. I am allowing things to realize in this person. Do you understand? Otherwise, whatever I interpret only is happening to them. So it is important. Learning is good. I am not saying you should not speak. But Mauna is a very beautiful practice. Have some space inside. It is not meant to wind. I don't want to speak to others. Anyhow, no one understands me. So I keep it with myself. You are not keeping silent. You are speaking so loud in your mind. Better to speak. That is less effort. When you force yourself, I don't want to speak to others. Anyhow, no one understands. You are so loud. That means you are not in Mauna. Mauna is not just stopping speaking. Mauna is also not acting. Otherwise, you are suppressing everything inside. You are not talking about it, but you are acting about it. You understand? You are holding inside. You say, I am keeping quiet. But you are not keeping quiet. You are keeping yourself so loud. Mauna is that friction itself not there. I am not holding anything. In Mauna, in silence, you are not waiting to speak. Or you are not avoiding to speak. Or even you don't want to speak. This necessity to speak is not there. Necessity to interpret things. Define. We want to define everything, we want to define. Everything we want to interpret. Every time we want to convince other person to look at the way I look at it. When this necessity is not there, I am not holding, I am not waiting, I am not detaching myself, no, but this need is not arising. I am allowing things to pass by. I am allowing the clouds to dissolve on its own without interpreting, without giving form. In this way, my own experience also not getting form is become formless.